Hey peeps, it's JJ with Crafting with Baby Girl. So today was a very long day, um, full of lots of tears and doctor's appointments. I am terrified of going to the dentist, but I'm on a mission to heal this body. And so the first thing I did is I got up this morning and I went and set a new eye appointment up so that I can get some new glasses because I'm having some issues with that. It's time to get new glasses. So I'm really excited about that. I go there next Monday. That one's not quite as heart palpitating as the next one. I went to set up an appointment at the dentist. Um, at the dentist, I'm terrified. I've had some very bad experiences. My first experience, I didn't really go to the dentist as a kid. So when I was in my 20s, my wisdom tooth started to abscess, so I finally went to the dentist. And, well, the dentist apparently didn't give me enough Novocaine to numb the area. And so when he went to pull the tooth, because it was not in a good place, there wasn't enough Novocaine, and I felt it. He had barely started pulling the tooth out, and I started to scream because it hurt so bad. But he had pulled it out enough that it was bleeding everywhere. I had blood on my clothes. I ended up with blood. I mean, it was horrible. I still remember how painful it was and bloody. um, and what's worse is I was screaming and he continued to pull out the tooth. Yeah, it was very hard to want to think back about that. So I don't know if you can tell, but I just kind of woke up. Anyway, I tried to avoid the dentist. For a while, I was going to a dentist regularly as an adult when I had kids, because I was adamant that my kids did not have these same experiences. So we went to the dentist every year. Had any cavities that got filled. Turns out my teeth, I have very, very deep grooves in my molars, and so do my kids. And so the dentist capped them so they wouldn't have these cavities that were hard to know about, or formed even if you're brushing and flossing. So that's been good for the kids, at least as far as I know. When they were younger, that was good for the kids. But I still have these issues. Well, I think I've mentioned I had another experience where they didn't give me enough Novocaine. This was this is like 10 years later, and I had another wisdom tooth that went bad, and same thing, not enough Novocaine. Actually, that one was even weirder because I went back, they gave me Novocaine, and then told me to go sit in the lobby, and I sat in the lobby for an hour and a half. Then they had me come back, and we're gonna pull my tooth. So, on top of the fact that they didn't give me enough Novocaine, which I found out later why, or what the problem is with the Novocaine issue, not getting enough Novocaine. But and I'll tell you that in a sec. But I sat for an hour and a half, so it had wore off. Anyway, that was a whole nother horrible experience. And that for them it was closing time. He's like, I'll just go try and pull it. And he went to try and pull it. Again, I screamed because I felt everything. And he's like, well, it's too late in the day, so go home and we'll have to reschedule. So I went to this doctor's appointment. Mind you, it was an hour away from my house. So I drove an hour, sat in the waiting room for 2.5 hours because I sat there for a while before I went back. Sat there an hour and a half after, and nothing got done. So I didn't go back. Oh, then later I found out they actually billed my insurance for it. I had to prove to my insurance I still had the tooth. Yeah, that was interesting. but I never went back. Found a new dentist. We worked things out. And turns out that I guess some people have an extra nerve in that area, and some people uh, have a nerve that's split. So there's probably more, but I know of these two because I have both of them. I have a whole extra nerve, and I have my main nerve is actually two nerves. So I have three nerves underneath my molars. So yeah, it's very sensitive. Anyway, my last dentist was amazing, and I loved her to death, and I went there regularly. I was doing really good. I still have problems with my teeth because of these grooves and cavities that had formed over time and stuff. Uh, from back when I was, younger. Then my insurance, they stopped accepting my dental insurance, which lucky for us, it was pretty much after the kids were older. So I stopped going to the dentist again because the idea of having to go to a brand new dentist was more than I wanted to have to deal with. Well, uh, I would say at least 6 months ago, I started getting a toothache. But I could tolerate it. And over time, this toothache has gotten worse and worse. A few months ago, the tooth started to fall apart. So I'm in like total amounts of pain. And so it's finally gotten bad enough. Well, I probably could have gone longer. I mean, it hurts really bad. But I'm on this mission to get things right, to heal my body and get to a point where I am just feeling better and doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the future of my life. Hence why I'm telling all of you wonderful folks about my day, because for some reason I feel strongly that I'm supposed to share on YouTube, which is, it still bewilders me. I mean, I realize I have a YouTube presence with my family because my son's into it. Ooh, can you guys see the flickering? My light's going out. I'm going to need to get a new light bulb. I do have natural lighting in this room, but it's right above me, so that's why I get the halo effect in my hair, which is pretty funny. So we're kind of, forget where I was at. Oh, so I'm going to keep sharing. Maybe something I have to say will help somebody else. They'll see that they're not the only people. I don't know. Everybody's got issues. I have my fair share. But anyway, so I had this day. Oh, so I went to the dentist, and they actually they said you shouldn't have a toothache for that long, and it's in my upper tooth on my left side, so it is in a scary place as far as it's by my sinuses. If there's an infection, it can, go to your brain and make you crazy. Things like that. I don't know the technical terms because knowing about tooth issues is not my specialty. But I do know a little bit. So I went in and they actually, we took x-rays. They're like, are we going to be able to take x-rays? And I was like, I don't know, as long as you don't touch that tooth. They're like, I need you to bite down. I said, I haven't bitten down on that tooth in months, many months. They're like, and I said, all right, let's try again because I'm trying to get better. But they let me put the film in my mouth so that I could avoid touching my tooth as much as possible, which was very sweet. Turns out that they are great people. I'm really excited to have this dentist now. They were very patient with me. They were willing to listen to me when I told them what my other dentist had said about the nerves, and they're like, okay, that makes sense. So that's pretty good. But they looked at the x-rays. The dentist is like, your mouth hurts, doesn't it? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, you've got a really bad infection. Your tooth is in a really bad way. It's compromised. There's nothing we can do to save it. So we're going to have to send you to an oral surgeon. So I'm hoping to hear from an oral surgeon later today and go have my tooth extracted, which is what I expected. I mean, it's falling apart. But then he gave me an antibiotic that I have to take 3 times a day. to try and help with the infection, and I have to, and he gave me some pain meds, which I'm currently not on, so my mouth hurts really bad, because for that brief moment that I didn't hurt, I couldn't believe how much better I felt. But I didn't want to film this on pain med, so I'm doing it now. Although I'm going to film another video after this one, and I will probably be on pain meds at that point because my mouth hurts. Not only that, I am taking some mouthwash that's supposed to help the gums. Oh, sorry about the blinky. Woohoo. Um, so I take this mouthwash, this medical mouthwash that's really good for the gums and to help all of the healing in the mouth. Because although I brush my teeth, I haven't seen a dentist and had a deep clean for a very long time. But we'll have to watch and see how it works, because it's really good for the gums, but it stains the teeth. So I might be getting some worse than I've got now teeth. Stainy teeth. Part of my teeth are not real white because I drank a lot of soda. I only quit drinking soda a couple days ago. Again, on my path for health. I had started with quitting out caffeine, and I was on diet, which is not better, but at least I'd quit the sugar in my diet. So I went to diet. I was drinking diet soda, but I drank a lot of soda. So I've been looking for an alternative that to replace it. So currently, I don't know if it's the best choice, but it's what I'm going to do because it's better than soda, and I'm going to vitamin water. And oh my word, they have a vitamin water zero, and I love it. Not only does it taste good, but I don't crave soda at all. So that is the solution that I've got for that situation. I drink some water. Well, I drink quite a bit. I think you guys have seen my water bottles around. But I still prefer soda. I still drink a ton of soda. So this way I'm drinking even more water. But yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. And see if that helps my teeth. But anyway, so I drank so much soda that it was hard. I didn't use like whitening toothpaste. I used just regular, Crest or whatever. And then I used a mouthwash that was supposed to help heal the gums. So my gums are in better shape than they could be. Actually, they said that my gums looked decent enough. But so yeah. So that's my dental history for everybody. But then when I get back, I've got cavities in my other two molars and on either side of this, so I'm looking at having to get those filled and then get a bridge. And then I told the dentist that, this is the year of healing, so we're going to take care of the whole mouth. And so we're going to set up a dental plan and figure out what to do and how to get it done, a little bit here and a little bit there. So over the course of the year, we're going to get done. But the anxiety. Ooh, I should shoot a video when I'm on Novocaine, because since they have to give me extra shots to get the other nerves, it takes longer for it to go away. Oh my gosh, I talk so funny and I drool. So that's going to be kind of funny. I'll have to take a video of that. Okay. So anyway, so I had this bad day. Well, it wasn't a bad day, but it was a hard day. I mean, at the dentist, I was crying. I was sobbing. I mean, not like, but just tears just continually going down my face. I mean, I just couldn't stop them. I was so scared. I'm like yanking on my clothes. I have such anxiety for dentists. I calmed down after I realized how nice they were, but the anxiety is still really bad. Anyway, I had this social anxiety on top of being afraid of the dentist is just rough. So, I don't know if you noticed I'm not doing this live today because I got such a freak out from my last live video. A sweet girl or lady came on and was chatting with me, and I actually had a panic attack. I ended up ending that video, going and waking my husband up, freaking out because I was like, I could barely breathe. It was a full-on panic attack. So I'm now afraid, well, not afraid, I hate to say it, well, I just don't want the anxiety attack again. So for a little bit, we're going to have to hold off on doing live videos until I get better at it and get more used to filming. So the ultimate thing is I got some Happy Mail today. I guess we call it Happy Mail. I've been referring to it as mail from my peeps. And I was so excited. I mean, I couldn't believe it. So, I have to give you a confession. The Peep is my son, my oldest son who lives in California. Hope it's okay if I say that. And we talk every so often, but he watches my videos and he likes to see my videos. And he's really is encouraging as far as me keep doing this. He thinks it's great for me, and it's been wonderful. We actually talk quite a bit now when he sees my videos, so that's been good. But he's like my biggest fan, and he decided to send me a gift. So I have it right here. I opened it a little bit and realized what it was because it came from Amazon, but I'm really impressed. So let's take a look at it because I haven't really looked at it. All right, now I flipped the camera around. In case anybody's wondering, this is actually my spray starch. I do my school and everything on this table, so I have everything. I know it's a mess. I really should clean it off for all this, but I have so many different projects going on at the same time. So this is what it is. It came from Amazon. It's UB size, and that was all that was, I believe. Oh, that's just the... Okay. So we don't need this anymore. Okay. So what do we have inside? Oh my gosh! A tripod! You know how I've been complaining I need a tripod? Because even now I'm sitting here holding my camera. Oh yay, I'm going to have to use this tripod when I film the next video. The next video is an unboxing of fabric. Sorry, you got to see that, the one-handed thing. Oh my word! I think that it bends. So it's one of those spider octopus ones. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see what else is in here. I'm looking through my camera lens, so I can hardly see anything. A strap. Awesome. Oh my word. I was looking at these. This has got to be a Bluetooth remote control. It's upside down. Oh, this is so cool. I cannot wait to figure out how to use that. All right, what do we have now? We have... Okay, so this is an adapter of some sort for the tripod. I'm going to have to look at what that is. And, oops. Oh, this is a screw. So let's see what that's for. As far as I can tell, we have one more thing, and it's in a nice little package. Oh, wonderful. Ziploc. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, good. It was an easy Ziploc. Oh, it's the adapter. I'll get to the paperwork and see if there's anything. It's the adapter to hold my phone, so it's a phone tripod. And I can hold my phone different ways. There's one here, and there's a connection there. Oh my word, I cannot wait to play with this. And just so you guys know, it's UB size. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. So very, very excited. I'm just going to get out the paperwork and see what we've got on here. Okay, step one. Oops. Okay, so this is for the Bluetooth. It's having a hard time focusing, sorry. Turn the remote on with the power switch located at the side. The blue LED light will flicker. Turn on your phone's Bluetooth setting and connect to AB Shutter 3 in the available device list. The blue LED light will stop flickering when connected. Step 2. Open your phone's camera app. Press the button associated with your phone's operating system. If your camera does not respond, it may not be compatible. In this case, download the free app Camera 360 and use the camera app with the remote. Alright, we'll have to see. Oops. Sorry about that. Awesome. Oh, and then this is just a questionnaire and a list of supply list of what's in here and some frequently asked questions and assembly instructions. Let's see. Okay, so that's for sport camera. There's a camera screw included for you to use that other base. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, I currently don't have a GoPro, so that is not a sports camera. I have the phone. That is my camera of choice at the moment. And maybe one day I can get a better camera. But not now. I don't have the funds for that. Shoot, I didn't have the funds for a tripod. Oh, I'm so blessed. Oh, my word. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Zach. Shout out to him. I'm not sure what his YouTube name is. I need to look it back up. But yes, check it out. All right, so the next video, I think we're going to be using the octopus. That's what we're going to start calling him. Octo or Octi. We'll see what happens. Yay! All right, so that's good for now. I'm so excited. I'll be back in a little while after I play with my camera with an update on some of the fabric I've got. And tonight, I'm going to be, it's nighttime here. I'm usually up at night. So we're going to be doing some sewing. Yay. So the same platform you get to see, and I'm going to pull out all my sewing stuff. But we are going to do a sewing project tonight. All right, so later. See you later, peeps.